It's time to take to the skies with the DJI Mavic 2. Roll the intros. Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Chelmswood Modelling. I'm Peter. As I told you yesterday, and as you can see from the thumbnail, we're going to be putting this little beauty up into the air for the very first time and under my ownership. Now, this is not my very first time flying a drone. I did have about 2-3 years ago a DJI Phantom 4. The reason I don't have it anymore is I sold it on to put money into my other hobby at the time, which was model railways, as you all know. And then obviously then I moved house and had to give up all my railways. Like I said, it's not my first rodeo, but I will apologise from the start if the camera work from the drone is a bit shoddy, and I hope that you do enjoy my little talk over. I'm going to be explaining what I was doing, how I was feeling at the time, etc, etc. So without further ado, we're going to get outside. Oh, and before we go outside, the drone is being flown using the DJI Pro Controller. So this is the controller that you don't need to attach your phone to, but I have found a little drawback with this, more at the end. But I'm not going to go on anymore, guys. Let's just get to the action and I'll give you a bit of commentary as well. So we're just about ready to take off. We're just lifted off from the ground, and we're just going up to about 100 feet for the first time. Didn't want to go too high on the first attempt. And like I said, there is going to be some shoddy camera work on here, but it's my first time using a drone in a couple of years. Just turning around to the left now, scanning around the estate that I live on, and gone past the BMX track, looking towards the industrial park that we live by, and in the far distance on the other side of those trees is the M42. Now looking over towards the BMX track, which is just to your left, that green in the middle of the camera on the left hand side. Now we're looking towards the main road that comes onto the estate, and the big grey building on the right hand side that we're just going over, or just gone past now, is Virgin Active. Again, some more view of the business park that we live on. Not industrial estate, it's a business park. So that's where now turning around to the right. Just basically at this time at the moment, I'm just moving around, getting used to the controls. See what the controls do. Like I said, it's in tripod mode, so it's the slowest of the controls. So we're actually now looking towards, or we was looking towards Solihull. Again, just spinning round. Sorry again, guys, for the shoddy camera work. Just basically trying to get used to the controls. You get a nice view there of the business park. It's quite a good few companies on our business park. Siemens is one of them. So we're now looking towards the big green where I take the RC cars, where the BMX track is, which is the green in the middle of the picture just to the right. And now, looks like we're descending, coming down. So obviously I've gone up, gone round, moved about a bit. Now I'm obviously coming down, trying to descend and try and land. And that's a view of the roof of my house, and I'm trying not to get anybody or anybody's property, like registration numbers, on the camera. Not too worried about the black car to the left, because that's my friend's car, so they won't mind. And the car to the far left of that is my car. And because of the drone, I had a couple of wasps buzzing around me, so we shot straight back up again. Hopefully the wasps will now leave me alone, as I now I believe I'm going up to about 150 feet. And you can clearly now see the BMX track to the left hand side of that green in the middle of the picture, where I do a lot of my bashing with me RC cars. Now my estate's quite unique, because the estate that you're looking at in front of you, that is one estate being built by one company. And the tree line at the bottom of the screen is basically a boundary. And as we're swinging around now to the right, we can see Virgin Active and their outdoor swimming pools. So I'm just going to quickly go quiet here, guys, because it's now going to go on to the next clip. So I've repositioned the camera again. You can clearly see the two swimming pools that are outside of Virgin Active. Water looks pretty green in that swimming pool. I don't know if they've got a problem with algae, or it's the coloration of the swimming pool itself. Again, we're just swinging round, going out towards the picture in the middle now. That's roughly where the M42 is. That will be heading towards London and towards the southwest. Again, get a good view of the BMX track on the green where I take my RC cars. And usually when I come home and I finish for the day with me RC cars, I usually actually come down that road that's just going out of view now. Usually helps wear the batteries down. So I'm now bringing it down again, getting ready to bring it in for a landing. So like I said, I'm trying to position the camera so it's not getting in anybody's registration plates. So I've just tapped one of the C buttons, I think it was the left hand side one, so I can see obviously where I was landing, and you can clearly see I'm landing on tarmac. So I brought it back up, and you can clearly see me standing there in Plymouth Argyle top. So again, I've decided to shoot back up. I think I went up to about 125, maybe 150 feet again. Getting a little bit more confident as I go up. Now you can really see the BMX track on the green. And you can see the boundary of the trees to the right hand side, guys. That's one estate that's being built, and the left hand side estate is the estate that I actually live on. And so you've got two different not manufacturers, but two different builders building two estates on top of each other. They're all a mixture of private owned and housing association, and I'm one of the people that have got a housing association property. So now it looks like I'm definitely coming down for a landing. See my garden just out there. I need to cut the grass, and slowly but surely bringing the drone down for a landing. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope that you've all enjoyed that little flying session with the drone. like I said, it was my first time, and from what I've seen from the footage, the camera work wasn't exactly the best, so I'm not the best person at making cinema grade videos, but as we say, practice makes perfect. I will only get better as the more I fly the drone. The drone was being flown on tripod mode, which is the slowest mode for the drone, and as you saw, I went up, done a bit of flying around, then came back down to quite low to the ground, then went back up again and done a bit more flying, and then you saw at the end me landing the drone, and that was the end of the flight. I hope you've enjoyed the little commentary that I've done, guys. Like I said, there is one little drawback that I found so far to the DJI Pro Controller. Now, these do have Bluetooth built into them. They've also got Wi-Fi connection, etc, etc. But to transfer data via Bluetooth from here to my phone, which is a Samsung S23, so it's top of the range, and this is supposed to be top of the range tech, even though I do believe there is another version of this one out. So again, I'm always late to the party. But it took 4 hours just to Bluetooth a 3-minute file to my phone, and it took almost 5 hours to do a 5-minute clip. So if you're looking at it, it Bluetooths at 1 minute per hour. So DJI, I think you might want to look into that. Your Bluetooth connection to mobile phones is a little bit, what can I say, slow. But that's the only drawback I've got with it so far. But if there's anybody out there that's watching this video that knows a better way of transferring the footage from the controller to my phone. Now, bearing in mind, I can't take the memory card out of the controller or the drone and put it into my phone, because there's no slots on my phone for it going. Like I said, I've got the Samsung S23, and the memory is built into the actual phone itself. So if you do know of any ways that I can speed it up, please guys, let me know down in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, please smash that like button down on the left hand side. And if you're a subscriber of mine, great big thumbs up. Thank you for staying with me, even though I'm changing, well, not changing hobbies, but I've gone into another avenue of my new hobby of radio controlled. But if you are a subscriber, great big thumbs up, like I said. If you want to become a subscriber, you know how it works. Smash on the subscribe button down on the right hand side, click on the little bell icon, select on all, and then you will get notified of every video that I do in the future. If you've got any comments or suggestions or questions about my video today, please leave a question, comment or suggestion down below. And until the next time, guys, if you want to carry on watching videos from my channel, there should be a link coming up here and here. But until the next time, look after yourselves, protect your loved ones, but above all, happy modelling, and bye-bye from Chelmswood Modelling.